Trev, tough pill to swallow. Like, what did you say to the blokes in the rooms then after such a courageous campaign that obviously comes up short?
Yeah, obviously, disappointment for losing, but I can't be any prouder of the guys that played the right way, showed a lot of grit, determination and toughness, never quit when multiple times that we had chances just to roll over.
Was that the big thing? That, like, 16 points down in game 3 with all the injuries, it could have been gone early in this game, and you hit the front, and we're in it with 10 seconds to go. Was that the biggest thing for you out of tonight?
I was just playing the right way. I'm so proud of the guys, how we played, and like I said, they could have quite easy quit and just rolled over, even from the semi-finals to get that win on the road in Wollongong or Illawarra, the Hawks. Just showed the character of the team. And look, we're undermanned, we're stretched really thin, and obviously we had guys coming into the game injured, but we just kept on playing and fighting and showing that grit, determination, toughness. I'm just so proud of the boys.
After such a long year and all the effort you go into, to be at this point without able to play with the team that you put together and at their best, do you feel gutted by the world at the moment in any way?
Yeah, look, it wasn't great timing. It's, you have one and Bryce goes down, so we have 4 or 5 games to get organised, and then we do something else, the back end of the season, and then just the injuries compound it. And, we had guys normally play 10 minutes, all of a sudden they got to play 30 minutes. They're handling the ball more, so we just didn't have enough time to, to get our peak at the right time, but we certainly played with our passion and our pride, and they're irreplaceable, those things.
For historical purposes, I think it's important that we document how serious these guys' injuries were who have played through these sorts of things. Can you talk me through Mitch and Clint and Luke and just how serious the injuries were and what they've gone through?
Yeah, well, Mitch just a warrior. He obviously couldn't practice at all. He was, getting injected before the game. We couldn't get it done down here properly, so he could only play a half. Luke is just, he doesn't know how good he is yet. He doesn't know what's under the engine, but we've seen a glimpse how good the engine is. And he did that calf. It was a grade 2 tear that would be out for 3 or 4 weeks. To play that, and I was still doubtful Clint was going to play, and then we kind of had a talk and said, we'll sit him in the corner and play him for 1 or 2 minutes. And so those guys could only play 2 or 3 minutes in the spurts, and then we had other guys injured as well, so it wasn't just those ones there.
Who else was injured?
Look, we only could train with 7 out of 15 the other day, so. Coming in here, we're probably trying to put Band-Aids on everything with, Kevy White, with Will, Jesse. There was a lot of damage that, again, guys normally play 10 minutes and all of a sudden they're playing 30 minutes and their body's not used to it for the season. So there's no excuses. Look, don't get me wrong, congratulate to Melbourne United. They were certainly the better team and deserve it. I'm not taking anything away from them. They were great.
Jesse, how's this moment for you? You've been through so many big ones where it's the opposite, and now you've got to go through this one, and obviously you've had some injuries as well. How are you at the moment?
Yeah, it's obviously not a great feeling. I think, to be honest, I used to hate when coaches used to say, really proud of the guys and how we fought, but I could not agree with Trev more. I think the way we've carried ourselves all season, and that's the whole organisation, from top to bottom, the way we've fought, I'm very proud of the organisation and what we've accomplished. It's obviously a bit of pill to swallow right now, and not the greatest feeling, but I couldn't agree with Trev more in terms of how we conduct ourselves and how proud I feel of everyone in the organisation.
Go Pikey.
You touched on it there, Jess, but if you take 4 key players, probably 4 of your top 7 players out of any team, they're just not going to be able to be competitive. How are you able to come into a grand final series against the deepest team in the league and have a chance to win all 3 games while, missing so many pieces?
I honestly say the belief was still there. I don't think I heard one guy complain. I believed we could still win. Melbourne are a hell of a team, a hell of an organisation, but you play this game to win a championship, and I still believe we could get it done. Obviously, we didn't. We gave ourselves a good shot. We played the right way, as Trev said. We had a crack. I don't think there's any excuses. As Trev said, Melbourne were the better team. But I think we had a crack, and I think we still, despite what happened, we believed we could still win.
You're probably not going to want to answer this, but we haven't seen you wear a sleeve on your calf too often, so obviously you weren't totally healthy. Can you talk through what your fitness level was like for this series?
Yeah, look, it was fine. It was just bumps and bruises, and it was a longer season than normal. I think everyone has little niggles at this time of year, especially with a year that's gone on like this, with a long pre-season as well. So, just little niggles here and there, especially with me being as old as I am. Just a little niggle, nothing crazy.
You're still younger than me, so there you go. But
always will be.
It's been a tough 6 or 7 months. How much are you looking forward to getting to spend time at home with your family, and I assume then get ready for another season?
Yeah, look, it's been it's not just us. I spoke about it on stage. There's been a lot of sacrifices across the league, none more so than probably New Zealand, spending that much time on the road, away from family, and then, I think pretty much every team at some stage has spent some time and had to pack up pretty quick, leave their loved ones and family at short notice and spend some time on the road. We were here for a while, obviously with the NBL Cup as well. So, it has been a long year. Enjoy some time with the fellas now, and then get home and see the family. It'd be good to see them for an extended period of time, as I'm sure across the league that'll happen.
Thanks, guys.
Anyone else questions?
Yeah, I'll come back in again. Trev, can you talk a bit about Kev White? Like, he was mocked when he joined the club externally, and his reputation took a battering at the end of last season. He's come out and been your 3rd highest scorer in a grand final series and been really influential for you. What's it like for a veteran like him to have restored his public standing and gone even further this year?
Yeah, well, look, I can only talk about this year. Kevy's been first class, and he had a little baby back home during the season. He came in, accepted his role, which was, a backup point guard and probably a 3rd point guard behind Mitch and Bryce. And then to step up when Bryce is out to play major minutes. And then even today at half-time, Nordo's out of the game and said, "I'm going to need you, mate." And he said, "Yeah, no worries," and steps up and plays, the passion. And, I'm just so proud that, what we've seen in him a long time ago, that he was able to do it on the court under the bright lights.
I'll jump on the back end of that too, and I think a lot of what Whitey brings as well is off the court. He's an underrated leader. He's a great voice in the locker room. He's a great team guy. I think he's been phenomenal throughout the year. But showed his true colours in these last 3 games in particular. He's a gutsy player, and he's well respected amongst the group.
Just when do you come home? What's the plan here? There's a lot of talk over here about other sports where teams aren't coming in, they're not playing, and when teams are coming home. What's your plan with the quarantine issues from here? Do you stay in Melbourne until you stay in Hope opens up? What are you going to do?
No, we'll stay tomorrow. And, there's a lot of guys flying overseas from back home, obviously, with John and Taylor, and a couple of guys are going straight away. So, we'll enjoy each other's company and wash up, and hopefully we're jumping on a plane on Sunday, I think. Yeah.
Cool.
And then I think we got to do quarantine when we get home. So a little bit of salt in the wounds.